Welcome to Bodge and Kate. Have a lot on their plates. However you're watching us, however you're hearing us, however you're consuming us today.
I hate that word,
do
consuming.
hit. Well, you know what? I was talking to them, not you.
Yeah, but no one consumes someone
us.
else unless you're a cannibal.
I say us as in the podcast.
Yeah, but just consume.
Oh, no, but let's call them end users then, shall we? Oh, that's disgusting.
Even audience is like, makes it a bit icky.
Just
Hi,
you.
guys.
Just hi.
Hi, people.
Just our
Hi, you.
people.
You're our
fans.
people.
No.
They're not listeners. They're our family. They're our podcast
we like
family.
them. We do like them a lot.
They're
We
an
love you.
extended
They
family.
turn up each week.
You do.
Thank
They
you.
eat what we cook,
That's true.
Exactly.
as long as they do it.
You leave us comments and reviews and make us feel good about ourselves.
They do, don't they?
And you
so
spread
true.
the word.
Yeah,
you
please.
spread the word, guys. You tell everyone to listen.
Yeah, tell another
Did I just do a
person.
burp while I spoke there?
I don't know.
It might
Tell
have come
another
out.
person this week.
Tell another person.
Tell someone
Share
else.
this episode.
They
with
listen
somebody.
to 120% of every episode.
Yeah.
That's a fact, by the way. I don't know how that's possible. Apparently, it's people listening again.
Yes, more than once.
Crikey. Anyway, however you're watching or listening,
Yeah.
Pod fam, do hit subscribe or follow and leave us a lovely review or message. And we might just do a show dedication. I just realised we didn't do one last week.
Oh, my word, after all that.
After all that.
Oh,
Well, you did
no.
say you might not.
Yeah, true.
So
Caveat.
we need a
did.
show dedication this week.
Let's double up this week then.
As the producer of this show and the
Yeah.
only one that knows what's going on.
We've got two. We've got multiple
Brilliant.
ones. They're in
Ollie-
the doc.
I'm
Which doc?
I'm not in that doc.
Well, you need to be in that doc.
Yeah, I'm not in
This
it.
is a hard thing with docs and Kate. Like
Should we
there's-
explain how the production of this show works?
so-
I can only do one doc at a time.
Here's how it works, right? Kate,
So-
as the broadcaster, she writes the script.
Yep.
She leads the topics.
She sings the theme tune, writes the theme tune.
She is
yeah.
the one who's driving the show.
She is.
Right? Nick, as the producer,
We are supporting
he's juggling
characters.
things on the back end.
Yep.
And me, I provide the studio, I provide the editor, Tommy.
And some
I-
reactions.
And I'm here. And I react to things. Actually, the funny thing is there was a point, you might have been able to tell if you're a long time listening to the show, that I used to write things in the script and then read them. That did not work.
He not funny.
No. Do you know how it works?
For me. It didn't work for me. It didn't work for
for us.
Nick.
All the
Probably-
listeners.
Probably didn't work for you either, Pod fam.
All the people out there.
No.
So now how we do it is Kate goes, here's what we're talking about, and I think about it.
Yeah.
So we could say you do jack shit, really.
Yeah.
Because Tommy's doing the editing. Chris does the filming.
Providing.
You know, and then,
provides the
then
filming
Dan,
as well?
we've got lovely Dan who edits the
Dan,
videos.
hello, Dan.
You provide the studio, which is already here.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
okay,
but
none
it's
of this would be here without.
but
you
it's a
know,
business.
Podmasters is my business,
Thank you.
which provides the infrastructure bits. Should we call them that? That's a
Yeah.
horrible word as well.
It is.
But anyway,
Anyway, in the podcast pavilion today, hello, I'm Kate Lawler. Nice to meet you.
I'm Bodge.
And producer Nick.
And I'm Nick. And I had a little incident on the way in. No, not an incident. I cycle everywhere, right?
you?
I love cycling.
He's
Yeah.
such a cyclist.
Last week, I think I got up to 8 hours. So I did 160 kilometres on the bike.
20 kilometres an hour on
Pretty
average.
much. Yeah, it's amazing.
he
Yeah.
cycles everywhere.
Yeah, I cycle everywhere. I love it. I need a new seat, actually, at the moment.
Can I ask, when you're going uphill,
Yes.
you get sweaty.
Yes.
So when you get to your end destination,
Are your clothes heavily soiled?
are they heavily soiled? Throw back to last week.
No. They're not. They're not heavily soiled. Because I'm a bit of a sweater, but I'm not a stinky sweater.
Are you not?
Yeah.
He's a stinky sweater.
Because I could
No,
actually...
I'm not that stinky. I'm not like kebab man
I've cuddled
stinky.
you after a run. You're
Okay.
stinky, babe.
I can be stinky. I
Still
can
love
be,
you.
but I'm not like overly stinky.
I have a decent scent. You know, it's probably musky, manly, but you know,
stench.
It's not a stench.
But you need a new seat. Is that
I need
is
a
that
new
stinky?
seat.
Does
No,
that make it
I need a
stinky?
new seat. Oh, because during the winter, like when it's raining, this seat has foam in it, right, and little holes in it,
absorbs.
so it absorbs all the water. So when you sit on it, you get a wet ass. so
Oh,
it's
no,
not
that's
on.
my
Can you not
worst.
put a plastic bag over the seat?
Yeah, I do, but how povo does that look? Like it looks terrible.
I'd rather that than a stinking wet arse.
Yeah,
I've
well,
got
that's
to
true.
say, well, it doesn't stink. It's just wet. But
Just wet.
I line bike everywhere, famously.
Yes, famously.
And
Yeah.
in winter, I miss my biking because normally
Yeah.
I'm going twice a day, doing a decent amount.
Yeah.
And so when I'm like, okay, it's probably dry enough, I'll get on that bike.
Hmm.
And I've got on the bike before and I've squeezed the seat. I'm like, no, it's fine. I'll sit on it. And then within 10 minutes, got wet arse. And that is the worst way to carry on your day.
It is.
Because I just can't be anywhere with a wet bum or wet feet. That's the two bits of me that I can't do.
So true. I
hate it.
I bought shoe covers, so I wear shoe covers when I'm cycling,
He's a proper
which is
cyclist.
great. Because sometimes people put plastic bags on their shoes, and that's
No,
also not
that's
terrible.
bad.
If you've got a little,
You're not at a swimming pool.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Sorry, don't know where that came from.
Probably from your nose.
Very good.
But yeah, so on the way today, cycling and, it's weird. You see the same people going in and out on your route.
Do you?
Yeah, so there's a guy who I see every morning and
he hot?
every evening. No. Every morning and every evening.
He's just a person.
He's just a person.
He doesn't have to be objectified.
With a very high sex drive.
But
Carry
I
on.
know, I don't know what he's like. I just realised the person, because he's got this sort of toy on the back of his backpack. So I know him every day when I see him. He's got this
Like
little
kids in
brown toy.
reception do with their book bags.
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
So yeah, that's why. Yeah.
He's a child.
He's a child, pretty much.
He's not actually a child. He's an actual man.
No, he's an actual man.
He's a grown-up man with a toy.
But he has a toy.
Fine.
Anyway.
Grown up.
So anyway, as I was going in this morning, I famously am on record for liking interactions with public. I just love speaking to people. I love having a chat with them in a lift, on a train, now on a bike, as I discovered this morning.
Really?
Right? So as I'm cycling, this guy's in front of me. And when people are cycling, your clothes can hitch up a bit and you can potentially see an underwear band.
Crack.
Oh, yeah.
No, I could sort of see his underwear band.
Right.
So, you could rock through your Calvin Kleins, your Tommy Hilfiger. This morning, the guy who was cycling in front of me had a very Australian brand on, and it's Bonds underwear.
Yeah, Bonds.
We
'Cause
love
you
Bonds.
You
Yeah.
bought me Bonds before.
Yeah, and I know I used to wear Bonds zip up baby
That's
grows.
it. Yeah.
Instead of button up, a zip up baby grow, and they were by Bonds.
Love
And they're quite
Bonds.
spenny, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are, and they're good quality products. They are.
Hi Bonds, if you're listening. G'day Bonds, if you're watching.
Not an ad, not a spawn. We just bloody love them. But yeah, it was fluoro as well, so it was sticking out, and I just eyes go to it. What?
Fluoro.
Fluoro.
Of course, Aussies don't
Yeah.
say fluorescent.
No, of course it's
yeah.
fluoro Bonds undies. How bloody more Aussie can you get?
Andes.
Anyway, so I'm cycling up to him, see the Bonds thing, and I think, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it.
gonna have
So
a
as
chat.
I cycle past him, I go, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. And he goes, oi, 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 which is the proper Australian cry when you're in the wild.
No.
And then we both cycled off into I had to get some, distance on him so he didn't catch up with me. But it was just one of those lovely moments.
Nick's a bit like
Oh.
Will Ferrell in Elf, isn't he? Just everything's
Just
fascinating
exciting.
and
I
exciting.
just love it.
I love that you made a friend on the road.
Cute. It was
And
nice.
Do you know that he is an Aussie by that? Because you said Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Yeah. You assume that a guy who's there's a lot of
Bonds.
Aussies in
What
London.
would be the
but-
English equivalent?
Oggy, oggy, oggy. Oi, oi, oi.
Or you just go, Vindaloo, and see if they respond.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely.
It was a lovely moment.
Oh.
Loved it.
That's a wholesome moment.
Yeah.
He didn't punch you. I thought he might punch you.
No.
That's just
I've
drunk.
been punched before. That's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
people in the
That
middle of
is
the
the
road.
start of potentially, I don't know, a
Nothing.
beautiful relationship.
Nothing.
No, he could see him again tomorrow.
Yeah.
And he could be like, are you the guy that shot Aussie?
Yeah. Oh.
And then you'll learn each other's names.
This
And the
could be a
next thing
thing.
you know, you'll be dating.
That's beautiful.
He could just be a cyclist.
Yeah, and he might be a gay cyclist,
All
all right?
right.
Why are you so homophobic? Okay. Stop trying to friend zone everyone. Let them have a
funny.
relationship.
I've let him have a relationship.
Let them fall in love.
It happens.
All right? Two Australians in the wild. He's seen his pants. The next thing you know,
He's in his
they're
pants.
They're going to be in the
Hey.
bushes. Anyway.
In the bushes?
funny.
I don't
No,
know.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's
Shirley
funny.
is not in the podcast pavilion today, but she is somewhere in the building, and I worry
No,
that
she's not. Jarv's just taken for a walk.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks,
Because
Jar.
she needed a walk.
Poor
Good on
Shirley. It doesn't feel right, her not being here. Anyone else? Just me?
No, just you.
No, just you.
Okay, well, this
I'd
week...
happily do this dog free.
Yeah.
It'd make it a lot easier.
Well, there's no
Not
jumping
live.
up.
I mean, the podcast recording. Don't look at me like that.
Why wouldn't you want Shirley to be here for the podcast?
Because there's always a moment she gets up, she starts going up your legs. She's
so
like,
your dog's showing you
wagging.
affection and you don't like it?
No, she wants something. And it'd
Yeah.
be a lot easier if she was just at home and then we dealt with it at home.
I love her being here. When she's laying in front of me, it just makes me feel calm and happy.
Can I just say, whenever we're talking about going for holiday, Kate's like, oh God, the dogs are going to be at home on their own. I'm like, for 2 hours, because I've had to set up a rotating cast of characters coming to the house to make sure that they're never at home. So we're going to go on holiday.
Yep.
Nick's going to stay at ours, right?
Yep.
Thank you for staying at ours.
And
That's
it's an
really kind of
absolute
you to look
pleasure.
after the dogs,
Yes.
to work. But obviously, he's got to go to work. So
Yeah.
then I've got my mate Matt who's going to pop in. And then we've got Elaine who's a dog walker. So really, they're going to be at home maximum an hour or two
I feel
on
so
their
sorry
own.
for them.
Kate's
Why?
like, oh God, the dogs. I'm like, just stop. They're fine. Actually, they'll
They're not
appreciate
fine.
the
They're
time on their own.
devastated. They're absolutely devastated we're going away. When we get the suitcases out, water fills up Shirley's eyes.
And her anal glands.
I do feel sorry for them when we go away without them, because when we take them on holiday, as we leave, as we pack up the car and they both think that's it, now they're going, we go, you're coming with us. And they like, yay, it's road trip time.
We can barely go away anywhere on a flight because the dogs can't come with us. I feel like we've missed out on a lot of like just impromptu holidays.
That's life, babe. That is just life. And it's a wonderful life to be able to spend time with your dogs.
It is, and I love it, but I'd also like to go to Asia.
If there was a way of us taking them to Asia, I'd take it.
I know, but there's not, so we're kind of missing out.
We can go to Asia, but we'll have to let them live their lives and finish their lives. Once they've crossed the Rainbow Bridge, we can go to Asia.
No, because you'll get another one.
You will get another one.
So we're never going to Asia. This week we're taking your questions. Dear listeners, you have been sending them in.
We ran out of things to talk about, so we're taking your questions.
We get asked questions a lot. I'm very ready to be answered them. So we thought we'd put it out to you. If there's anything you've ever wanted to know, ask it. And do you know what? Maybe we do a question a week as well if we don't get through all of these.
Nice idea.
Nick, have you got question 1?
I have got question 1 ready from Lee.
Thank you, by the way.
Lee?
To everyone.
Male Lee or female Lee?
Thank you, Lee.
Who knows?
Let's see what Lee has to say then. What's the one parenting rule you said you would never break but absolutely have?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good question.
I feel like something around screen time. I feel like Kate was like, I will never show Noah TV. We'll never have an iPad. She'll never watch anything. And that broke.
She still hasn't got an iPad.
I mean, that's a technicality. We have an iPad in the house that she watches sometimes.
I never let her watch that iPad in the house. And as much as I say to your mum, can you stop letting her watch the iPad? Please put the television on. Your mum ignores
why?
me.
Because mum likes
if you're listening, can you stop, please? Because it's really starting to piss me off.
No, I tell you why, and I know why she does it, because mum doesn't know how to work the TV.
Your mum
to get YouTube.
has been in our house for 5 years. She knows how to operate a television. She's not an idiot.
Mum shows her a very specific cartoon called what's it called? It's the mole. It's the Czech mole. It's called Kutacek. That's it. So she shows her Kutacek, which again, I talked about Noah loving 1950s cartoons. It's a 1950s cartoon. There's barely any Czech in it. It's like a really badly animated thing, but Noah absolutely loves Kutacek.
Oh, cute.
But mum doesn't know how to get it on the TV, so she shows it on the iPad.
I
don't think it's that
bad. Use our Sky remote, voice activation, hit the side button. So if you're listening, which you are, because you listen every week, hit that side button and say Kutacek, and then it will play.
That won't work.
It will play.
That won't work
on the television.
It barely recognises when we say Netflix. It's
so
not gonna
if you're listening,
Czech.
put the TV on, hold down the button on the side and say YouTube. And then when you get onto YouTube, type in Kutacek, because you know how to spell it because you're Czech and it's a Czech cartoon.
The typing is hard.
Oh, do you know what? She's not an invalid. She's an Egyptologist. She's got a brain inside that head of hers.
She does.
She knows how to use it.
I'm not going to be that.
No.
Anyway, we even said, though, I think at the beginning, it's like, we won't give any screen time. And actually, the right amount of screen time and the right programs.
With the right programs.
Do a lot.
Yeah.
She learnt a lot from Number Blocks. Hey Dougie, I absolutely love. Bluey teaches them a lot about how to be with other people and also teaches parents games to play with your kids. There's loads of good programs. What I will say, and I'm happy to draw this line, is Cocomelon is fucking awful and should die, because honestly, that rots kids' brains. Don't show Cocomelon to any kids.
My friend's a teacher, and the teachers have to advise the parents not to show their kids Cocomelon. They say, please, whatever you do.
It's like being hypnotised.
If you have got the option,
I am Cocomelon. It's all up there.
If you've got the option as a parent to show them Cocomelon or just anything on BBC iPlayer, why would you choose Cocomelon?
Don't, honestly, it's awful.
Brain rot.
And Noah's gone, can I watch Cocomelon? I'm like, no. It's like the crack of kids' TV.
Wow.
It just taps into something. You know,
That's
when they say
really
like
bad
social
for their
media.
attention as well, because it's full of like, the dopamine stuff where they just like...
Do they advertise on those too? Like, do they do like ads for kids as well?
Yeah, they will.
They've got like 200 million subs on YouTube.
It's huge. It's just a money print. I think it's worth like billions.
BBC iPlayer is incredible. There are so many great shows on there. I don't know why you would choose Cocomelon. And everyone has iPlayer, surely.
Yeah.
I went into motherhood having zero rules, not really knowing what I was doing. I just kind of like hoped I'd be good at parenting and that I wouldn't lose my marbles. Only one of those things happened. But yeah, I don't think there was anything that I said I was never going to do, which I have. I do think maybe TV, I was like, I'm not going to show her TV while she's eating her food. That happens every single night in our house. Yeah. Because it's the only way I can get her to eat.
It's quite funny because my mate, Daniil, was like, no, we'll never have a TV in our house. And then it's all iPads. So I feel like that's like a cheat.
Yeah.
Next
100%.
question.
Well, let's have the next question from Joe, shall we?
Male Joe or female Joe?
Yep. It's definitely Joe. If you could go back and relive a day that you had together, what would it be?
Do you know, there's one that comes to mind specifically, and it's we went to Paris.
That's my favourite day too.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one though?
So the first time you took me to Paris, and it was for my birthday, so it would have been about 10 years ago. And it was the day that I remember is the day we went to the Palace of
Yes.
Versailles.
Oh my
and the
word, that's
sun
so
was
funny.
shining, and we were definitely falling in love. And we went on a boat,
Yeah.
and then we sat at that beautiful restaurant, and we tried. You made me try all the cheeses,
And
the
they had the
smelly
Beaujolais.
cheeses.
Oh,
Yeah,
yum.
we had the best wine, and then we went somewhere else. I'm pretty sure we went into town and had more wine. We saw Arc de Triomphe. We went out for a beautiful romantic meal that night.
Yeah.
And it was just the best day. And we were at that point where we really liked each other, and we were falling in love, and the weather was perfect, and we were in the city
I
of
think we
love.
were already in love.
Yeah.
I think
Were
I
we?
was in love with you within like months.
Oh,
I was there.
cute.
This is cute.
You're so cute.
You're so cute. Can I just
Are
say?
No, but it was just basically, if you go to the Palace of Versailles, they've got these incredible gardens. We never actually went into Versailles because did we have the dogs with us?
No, I'm sure we did. Just me and you when we went to Paris because we went on the Eurostar.
And they have these kind of huge. It's not a lake. I don't know how you describe it. It's like manicured waterways that you can get a boat and just like row
Rubbing
up and
boats.
down.
Not canals because it's really wide. It feels like a lake.
Yeah. And so we were rowing up and down, and then we just stopped at this place, and I was like, let's try some cheese and wine in case I don't like cheese. I was like, come on, you've got to try these.
The weather
So we
was
tried
so
all
nice.
these, the sun was shining, we had tried all these cheeses. This Beaujolais was so peppery. It was such an amazing wine. That's so funny, you remember the same day.
I mean, our wedding day was pretty epic, but I think
Yeah.
apart from that one day in Paris would have
How
been.
funny that we thought of the same thing.
You know what? We're meant to be.
That's so
We're meant
sweet.
to be, babes. No, that was definitely one of our favourite days.
God,
Thanks. Good question, Joe.
Europe in the summer, just nothing beats it, does it?
Oh,
We've
and
had some
Aussie.
amazing times. And
Bloody love
I'll
it.
also add this. There was a trip, one of our first road trips we did with us and the dogs. First stop was Paris, and we stopped at a steak restaurant. Was this before you gave up eating meat? I can't remember. Maybe it was.
2018, I stopped.
We were sat outside. It was a lovely warm day. It was cosmopolitan Paris. The dogs were with us. I had the most incredible steak.
Don't remember that restaurant.
Yeah, that for me. A lot of good memories from France.
Oh.
It's an incredible place.
Yeah, it is. Thanks,
Love
Joe.
it. Well, I'm going to watch Emily in Paris right now. The next message is from Chell, or Shell. Probably Shell?
Shell, I reckon.
C-H-E-L,
or-
Shell?
Maybe it could be Chelsea.
Could
Short for
be.
Chelsea.
Who knows?
Or it
Let us
could
know.
be
Hi, Chelsea, if you're watching
Chow
this.
Chow.
Chow
Hi,
Chow.
Chow Chow. What would Noah's name have been if she was a boy?
I was more into names than Bodge was. So when
Okay.
she was in my tummy, I was constantly writing down names. And I really liked Ezra for a boy. I really liked lots
Ezra
of...
Boytush kind of works.
Yeah, but I liked
Yeah.
Hebrew names and Noah's Hebrew name. I don't think I would have called her Noah if she was a boy, though, because it just was too popular.
Yeah.
It's one of the most popular names for a boy, but not as popular for a girl here in the UK anyway.
It was just weird. It was like Noah as a girl worked in our heads, but not as a boy. Yeah.
Interesting.
So I really liked Ezra. I think maybe we would have gone with Ezra because we didn't really have that many boy names.
Yeah.
And I liked Jacob.
Yeah, you did.
Jacob's
I liked
cute.
Gary. Bring it back.
Bring
There's
it
not
back.
enough Garys.
Gary
Can you
Boytosh.
just imagine just looking at Noah and going, Gary?
GB.
GB. Here he is.
Oh my
Kevin.
goodness.
I don't know how you call a child Kevin. I just don't know how you look at a baby and go, Kevin. I can understand looking at a middle-aged man and going, Kevin,
Kevin.
Gary, Nigel.
I call my dog Kevin.
Yeah, but it's
Great
a dog.
name for a pet.
It's a dog.
My cousins are called, well, I say cousins, my auntie Pat and uncle Laurie, they were like my parents' besties.
Mm-hmm.
But their two sons around our age, Kevin and Trevor.
Oh,
Great 80s names.
strong names.
It comes in waves, though, doesn't it?
Trevor
Yeah.
and
So
Kevin.
names come back in.
Ah.
Trev and Kev.
So now, everyone's calling their kids like Elsie and
Yeah.
Lilibet and all these kind of
Yeah,
old
yeah,
Victorian
yeah, yeah.
names. So at some point, it will be nostalgic
Yes.
and like cool to call your child Kevin.
Kevin is a really popular name in America, though. It's people still call their kids Kevin. Kevin! Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to talk about Kevin.
Yeah.
It's
Also-
really common.
Ezra
Kevin.
or Jacob.
Kevin from Tame Impala, great
There you
band.
go.
Yeah, he's our age.
Yeah.
In Arizona, yeah.
Well,
you go.
loads of Kevins our age, but no.
Young
I doubt there's
Kevins.
any Kevins at nursery in the UK.
I still think I'm young.
Yeah, me too. I feel like I'm 20. Anyway, great question. Thank you, Shell.
Right, Karen. Now, Karen, male or female, what was your first impression of each other? Ah,
Oh, well, I remember seeing you first. I mean, my first impression of you is it's a bit unfair because I saw you on TV.
So you were like, there's Kate Lawler
on TV.
running around.
Well, so we met at the Kerrang Awards.
Oh yeah, when you watched Big Brother.
Yeah.
So you did watch my series of
Yeah,
Big
of
Brother.
course.
So when you saw me on the telly, you would have been 18. Because
What year?
I was 20, I just turned 22.
2002. Yeah, I was 18, yeah. I was 18 at school.
So you were 18 when I did Big
finished.
Brother. You watched the series.
Yeah.
What did you think of me as a housemate?
You were like the nation's sweetheart, so everyone fancied you.
But did you fancy me then?
Yeah, I think so. It's hard to remember specifically. It was very much like
I don't know if I believe you.
the loaded era, wasn't it? It was like
I was a bit of
2002.
a kind of, I hate the term ladette.
It was the Ladette era. Everyone fancied like Ladettes, and I definitely did. I remember fancying you, 100%.
What about when we met? First impression of when we met at the Kerrang Awards 2013.
I knew she was coming, and Kate walked in and then saw someone she knew around the table, and they started chasing each other around this table, which was like almost
Classic.
exactly the way you'd expect it. But I was like, she's really fit.
What was I wearing?
Black top.
It was like an all-in-one shorts, long-sleeved black. I don't even know what
She
you
looked
call
good.
it. Rom
She always
top.
looks good.
She does
She
look
always.
good.
I've never seen Kate not look amazing. She knows how to do her makeup. She knows how to dress. She had to teach me a lot of things about how to do my
Put your
makeup and
on
dress.
your
Yeah.
dresses,
Yeah. Still wearing slippers
but I
for
remember-
special occasions.
Yeah, I know. Well, you got to hold on to things you believe in. And I remember just thinking, yeah, she's hot. And then
I remember I was very drunk when I met you, but I just remember thinking, how good is this man's skin? Why is your skin so perfect? You look like you've been airbrushed with Sally Hansen's skin perfecting spray that you
don't know
use
what
for your
that is.
legs to get rid of imperfections and age spots and veins.
Right.
I just couldn't believe it. But I don't also remember much from that first night we met. So I remember when we had our first date thinking, I don't really remember what he looks like. Is he going to be hot? And when you came out, I was like, phew, he's very handsome.
that's nice to hear. That's nice to hear.
So no, first
Yeah.
impressions
They were good.
were basically like looks based, weren't they? We're so bloody shallow.
Yeah, but they are.
They are, of course
They
they are.
are. And then you fall for someone's head and heart.
There you go.
You know?
But I think you get the chemistry from a person. You
Yeah,
pick
yeah,
up
yeah.
all the things
You get
that
the
they don't
vibes.
say. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a vibe,
The
isn't there?
vibrations.
Yeah, 100%. There
Yeah, yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
We had
is.
vibes from day one.
We did.
Strong.
Oh, good on you guys. I actually really love that for you. Like, it's making me really happy. It's really nice.
Thanks. Nick.
Right, Amy B has a question.
Man or woman?
What?
Man or woman?
Yeah, man or woman. Man or woman, man or woman. What do you love most about each other? And Nick too. Hello, Amy B.
Great question.
So
Woman after my
shall
heart.
we start with what we love about Nick?
Yeah, go on.
Oh God, it's really hard.
Oh, God.
I don't really know what to say. No,
You've known him longest. You go
I
first.
love Nick's energy and humour because you just light up any room you walk into. And whenever you're around, I just feel in a good mood.
Oh.
So it would be great if you could live with us because then
Yeah.
I'd always be in a good mood. No, I'm only
It'd be
joking.
good.
You just bring a real like warmth to any situation you're in. And everyone I introduce you loves you. You just have an infectious personality. And that's why I love you.
Love it.
Yeah. I'd echo those things. And I'd say on top of that, you're a great listener. So whenever I have a problem, even if he doesn't want to listen, he does.
He listens.
He does. I just open up to him and he listens in a way that he'll say, well, what about this? Have you thought about that? I understand. You're very empathetic and you're a great person to talk to.
Good.
And I always feel better if I have a problem and I come to you and I talk about it. I always feel better afterwards.
That's a lovely thing to say.
And what do you love about us, Nick?
I
No,
love-
it wasn't. It's not
No, I'm
what's the
joking.
word I'm looking for?
Reciprocal.
Reciprocal.
But you guys know how much I do.
Yeah, yeah.
There you
You
go.
too.
It's a very
and
For
what-
jolly
all the
episode.
reasons.
And what do we love about each other? Shall I go first or do you
Go
want
on,
to
you go first.
I think I love Bodge's kindness the most because looks fade. Luckily, I got Hottie as well. But you are so incredibly kind. You're kind to me. You're kind to the doggies. I've never seen you be unkind or lose your shit. And you're mostly kind to Noah. So we're very lucky to have you in our lives because you are the kindest person, the kindest soul. So thank you.
Oh. Your tits.
I mean, they are quite good.
They are good, especially since
the new ones,
the new
especially.
ones.
I couldn't resist.
2.0.
You had a little squeeze the other day, didn't you?
Honk.
if you're listening.
Do you know what it is? I think,
She switched off when you
yeah,
switched off earlier.
ages ago. She's going to skip this episode. as much as you drive me mad sometimes with your chaotic nature, it is your chaotic nature which I think I love.
See?
On some level, because the thing is that I am naturally more conservative. I'm naturally not voting wise.
Politics.
No, more like I'm careful. I'm kind of a bit more calculating and considered. Yeah,
Organisational Dave.
That my mates take the piss out of me for being. And Kate is obviously like walks in, right, how are we going to do this? Just like flames, fire, tipping over a table. And my natural instinct is to be scared of that and to hold back from that and try and stop that, because that is chaos. But with that chaos, I've learned to embrace it a bit, be a bit more adventurous, be a bit less kind of like, controlled, and give up a bit to the chaos, if you know what I mean.
Give in to the chaos.
Give in to the chaos.
What was it I did, which I always remember him saying that when we were on holiday in Mexico years ago, it was like 2013, we just met, and we were in a bar and there was a power cut. And I always remember you saying afterwards that night that you were like, I did something, I basically started the music.
You
I
did.
Was beatboxing or something.
You started a band.
I was doing this, I was going... I got the whole bloody club doing it, and then everyone just started like dancing to the beat.
Wow.
And I think everybody just started doing it, didn't they?
Yeah.
And I always remember you saying, like, I was a bit like, what the hell are you doing? This is really embarrassing. And then you were like, actually, this is quite funny.
It was.
Wow. That's Pied Piper stuff, mate.
Pied Piper, I am the Pied Piper.
There's sometimes you meet people with this kind of charisma that you couldn't bottle, you couldn't fake. They just have an energy and this ability to get everyone to follow them and get behind them. That's what she's got.
All right, that's enough now because I'm feeling very uncomfortable. Next question.
Emlou. Not Emmylou, but Emlou. Emlou. For all three of you.
Yes.
So that's all of us. If you could have chosen your own names, what would they be?
Oh, what a great
Gary.
question.
Kevin.
Gary.
You would have chosen Tino.
No,
Ross used
I
to
wouldn't
call
have
himself
chosen
Tino in school.
No, I tried
Go
to
Misty
introduce
Dubs.
the nickname Tino and it didn't work.
Martin, because Bodge's real name is Martin. Martino, Tino.
Yeah. It was just, you've got to try a thing. Sometimes you've got to try a thing. Doesn't always work. Not everything can work.
You're not a Tino.
I'm not a Tino.
Was
I know
that because there was a footballer called Martin?
Faustino Esprilla.
Oh, Faustino.
Tino Esprilla, yeah.
Fine. What would you have called yourself then, if you could choose your own name?
Probably something quite like normal, like a Jamie or a James or a...
Sam.
Yeah.
Tom.
Something like that, because my surname is so
Nick.
funky that I need something... You need a boring first name to have an exciting surname.
Well, Martin's a boring name.
It's a
I
bit
see if
too.
you're listening.
It's a bit too boring though. The reason
not.
me and my sister are called Martin and Eva
Checked out
because
ages ago.
they are names that work in Czech as well. Because when my parents had us, they were like, "Well, we might move back to Czech Republic / Czechoslovakia still."
Never have met you.
Yeah, imagine.
Crikey. Thanks,
Yeah.
Sue, if you're listening, for staying here.
She's not
What about
listening.
you?
Martin Echku.
Martin is how you say it, or Evichka, Eva.
Oh, okay, fine. I would have called myself Jessica because when I was a little girl, I used to hate my name Katie. And I always wanted to be a Karen or a Kelly. My twin sisters
Really?
called Karen, my big sisters called Kelly, and I thought they had the better names. I was like, I hate Katie. I just don't like. I used to get really embarrassed when someone asked me my name, and I
funny.
thought Jessica was an amazing name. And I remember getting a dolly for Christmas once, and I called her Jessica, and I lived out my Jessica fantasy by calling my dolly that name.
Wow,
So I would have
okay.
chosen that. Not now. I really like Kate.
You like Kate?
Yeah, even though I respond to Katie because that's
like a dog. I respond.
I respond.
No, if someone says Katie, like people might
I
not
call
know
you
that I
Katie.
am a Katie and that my family and friends call me Katie.
Yeah.
But I do like Kate. I think Kate Boytosh also sounds much better than Katie Boytosh because Katie Boytosh sounds a bit like that.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway,
I've only just realised in the family, like, you're like a Kardashian. I didn't realise all the K's in the family.
and we've got a brother called Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
at one
realise
point-
this.
Katie, Kelly and
I
Karen.
didn't realise this until now.
And,
all
my,
the
and our
K's.
little brother is Rob.
Yeah.
So we are
Yeah.
like the Kardashians.
You're like the
It's not
Kardashians.
spot.
But her dad
Good
was going to
tips.
get Katie, Karen and Kelly tattooed on him. But
Yeah,
then we
let's not
realised
do
it was
that.
3Ks.
No, we shouldn't do that.
Yep.
He's not a racist, but
Yeah.
then he called his son Robert R for racist, so maybe he is. He's obviously not. But yeah, we are like the Kardashians.
That's
just
amazing.
A bit
I
more
love that.
chavvy.
I think my mum got it right with my name.
I think you're a good Nick.
Yeah, I'm a good Nick. I'm in good Nick and I'm a good Nick. But mum chose the name Zachary and Zach So Zachary is what was my initial name was going to be. And then I came out and she said, no, it's a Nicholas. Because, of course, my mum only calls me Nicholas. My mum's the only person probably in the world who calls me Nicholas. But love you,
Not
Mum.
Nicholas to me.
So not on Nicholas.
Anyway, but Zachary, I would have loved that. I think that's a
think
strong
Zach-
name.
I
Like,
think you
Zach is fit.
I think you
I
suit
think
being
Zach
a
is
Zach.
fit. Yeah.
You're a bit of a Zach. I can see that. But Zach in my head is
Zach.
Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah,
love
but
that though.
he's fit.
It's cool.
Yeah,
It's cool to be
it's cool.
associated with.
Yeah.
What a program.
Zach.
I can see him being a Zach. If you change your name.
Should I?
It's never too late.
No.
Never too late.
No, I think you've embedded Nick.
Okay, I have embedded Nick. The next question is from Tracy.
Tracy.
Man
Hi,
or woman,
Tracy.
man or woman. Tracy, where are you off to on your next road trip? And is Nick going?
Nick might fly out. No.
Well, remember 2 summers ago, we got the ferry from Plymouth to Santander and we said we'd never do it again. We're doing it again this summer.
Oh, wow.
Sick bands at the ready. We're going across the Bay of Biscay. Treacherous waters. Treacherous waters.
But
it does get us to northern Spain rather prompt.
Wow.
So basically, the whole idea is we go away for about 3 weeks. We're actually going away for 4 weeks this year.
Oh, yeah.
4 weeks. Yeah, so you might have to come and stay, Nick.
Dates?
And
To keep our
Don't
plants
tell me
alive because we're taking the dogs with us.
yeah.
of course.
And the whole purpose of going that long is Kate's brother is getting married in Portugal
Yeah.
about halfway through. Rob, as we know.
As we know.
And one
So-
night I couldn't sleep, so I just Googled how long would it take to drive from London to Montverde
Days.
in Portugal. And
Days.
12 hours.
Okay.
So I was like, we'll split that up into a few stops. So that's what we're doing.
Oh, wow.
So our journey takes us from Plymouth to Santander.
She means from Santander
Yeah,
down
not-
to...
not from
Because
London.
we've got to get in the
you're
boat
right.
overnight.
Because
You're
London
right.
would have been
sorry.
days.
Oh, yes, sorry. Okay.
Basically, I do all the driving.
Can tell.
Kate pays no attention.
I
That's
do
fine.
driving. I drive as well.
I do driving.
Anyway, I'm really excited. Our trip is so much fun this year. We're going from Plymouth to Santander on an overnight ferry, 24 hours. Then from northern Spain, we drive to Candeleda, which is a mountainous region in northern Spain. Which is just
It's
in the
kind of middle of
nowhere.
Spain, yeah.
And then we're going to Seville after that for some Spanish
Oh, I
city
love that.
action.
It's so nice there.
It's hotter than the seventh circle of hell,
is.
but fingers crossed
Great
it won't be
oranges.
too hot.
Yep.
Then we're going to go west to the coast of
Portugal.
and we're going to go to Comporta, which is south of Lisbon, and then we're going to drive up to Lisbon for some more city action.
Love Lisbon.
Never been to Lisbon, have we?
Oh.
Always
I've
wanted to
not,
go.
no.
Great place.
Neither have I.
Great
Is
place.
it?
Really
Will
great.
we love
You'll
it?
love it. It's really good.
Then we're going to go to the wedding, which is in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards, we haven't really decided, have we?
We'll do like either northern Spain or northern Portugal or something like that. But yeah, it's a proper trip. It could be really hot. So we've got our shark fan for Baxter.
Nice.
We need to figure out how we're going to transport Baxter around because he's not going to obviously walk the whole way. So we've got something at the moment that doesn't really fold down. So that's a bit of an issue.
I just think take the doggy backpack and have him on my front like a baby.
Imagine being 90 years old and having your spine crushed as you're in that backpack.
Why would his spine be crushed?
Because, babe,
like a
he's
baby
not
pill.
designed
Falls
to
down
sit
in it.
up.
Yeah.
He needs to lie down.
But if I pull him tight enough, he will be upright.
Even better.
And also, I'm sorry, but for your comfort, you won't cope.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's so hot. Like
need
having
like a-
another thing on you when it's like,
Right.
ugh.
Yeah.
We do need a smaller buggy. I'll see if Tavo
can't-
Pets have got a smaller one.
We've taken the Burley with us for like 5 years. It's really funny because this woman once put on Instagram, God, you're always dragging around your bloody dogs in that stupid buggy. Why can't you just leave them alone? I was like, how are you so angry about this? And what's wrong with the buggy?
You're always dragging your dogs around Europe.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
They're
piss
just having
off.
a nice holiday. They got to see sand and sun and surf.
Yeah, I
Come
know.
on, guys.
And the
bitter.
Eiffel Tower. So
I know.
Yeah,
fuck.
this big Burley that we've got, we don't need it anymore. So yeah, we've got to figure out how we do that. But yeah, very excited for it. Very, very excited.
Thank you so much for all of your lovely questions. It's been really nice taking them. Next week, it's back to normal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you've got any questions for us, by all means, drop us a DM
Still
on Instagram.
ask.
We're Bodge and Kate. We'll take a question a week from now on because I do enjoy answering listeners' questions.
Yeah.
Have a great week, whatever you're up to, and we'll catch you next time. Ta-ra.
Bye.
'Cause all